Now, here we have a question in which we have to find the area of path. Now, what is the path here? Here we have a rectangle with dimensions, length is given as 10 meter and the breadth is 8, and inside we are having a park here of dimensions 5 by 4. That means the length is 5 and the breadth is 4. And here they have made a walking track, or we can say this is the path. And the question is now to find out the area of this particular path. Now, how are we going to find the area of this path? It is simple. We just have to find out the area of the full rectangle here and subtract this area of the lawn in between. Here we have two rectangles. Area of the bigger rectangle minus the area of the smaller rectangle will give us the area of the shaded portion or area of path. So, we can say area of the bigger figure, let us name it as ABCD. Area of ABCD is equal to length multiplied by breadth, that is the area of a rectangle, is equal to 10 multiplied by 8, and therefore this will be 80 meter square. And the smaller rectangle that we see inside, which is the lawn, area of the lawn will be equal to length multiplied by breadth here, that again will give us 5 into 4, that is 20 meter square. So, here we have found out the area of the full park, that is ABCD, including this path, and here we have the lawn with dimensions 5 by 4 and the area we have found out as 20 meter square. So, therefore, we can say that area of the path will be the outer area ABCD minus the inner area, and that is going to give you 80 minus 20. Therefore, we can say that area of this path is 60 meter square. So, 60 meter square is the area of the path, 80 minus 20. Now, sometimes you may be asked to convert this in hectares. Now, for that you have to know the conversion unit, that 1 hectare is equivalent to 10,000 meter square. So, 1 hectare is equivalent to 10,000 meter square. So, in case you are asked that convert the meter square into hectares, all we have to do is divide the answer by 10,000. For example, here if suppose we are having 60, and if we want to convert this to hectares, this will be 60 upon 10,000. We will cancel this 0. So, therefore, 1, 2 and 3 zeros here. So, therefore, this will be 0.006, because the decimal has to be transferred 3 places to the left. There are 3 zeros in the denominator. So, we are transferring this 3 places to the left. So, we are going to get 0.006 hectares. So, 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 meter square. This conversion unit has to be learned. The other conversion units you are already aware, that 1 meter is 100 centimeter, 1 centimeter is 10 millimeter, and so on. So, as desired in the question, we have to express our answer in that particular unit. So, if we have to express our answer in hectares, this will be 0.006 hectares. Now, here we have another question. It is an interesting question here. We have a circular park. The area of that is given 314 meter square. And here they have attached a sprinkler which sprinkles water all around it to a radius of 12 meter. Now, here the question is, will this sprinkler be able to provide water to this entire circular park or not? For that, we have to first find out what is the radius of this circular park. If the radius of the circular park is much more than this, then obviously the sprinkler will not be able to give water to that portion of the lawn. But if the area is equal or less, then the sprinkler will be able to give water to all the lawn here. So, here we are going to calculate first the radius of the park. So, how do we calculate the radius? Area formula we have to know for a circle, and that we have already discussed, that is pi r square. Area of a circle is pi r square. Now area is given to us as 314. So I am going to substitute that value here, 314. And the value of pi, as discussed earlier, can be taken as 22/7 or 3.14. Now I will take 3.14 because it is easier to calculate with 314 here and 3.14 here. So accordingly I am taking the value of pi as 3.14. Now r square will be equal to 314 divided by 3.14, and therefore r square will be equal to 100, because I will shift the decimal twice, which means I have to put two more zeros here. 314 and 314 gets cancelled, we are left with 100. So if r square is 100, the radius will be root of 100, and the root of 100 we have found out to be equal to 10. Now the radius of this spark we have found out as 10 meter, and this sprinkler has got the ability to spray water to a distance of 12 meter. So here we find that here in this question, this sprinkler will be able to provide water to this entire lawn. So area was given 314. With the help of that we have found out the radius, and with this radius we have been able to judge whether water can be provided to all parts of this lawn or not. The sprinkler is able to provide water to the entire distance, because the length to which, or the radius to which, the water can be sprayed is 12 meter, which is much beyond the radius of the lawn, and therefore we can say the sprinkler will be able to provide water to this entire area of the lawn. In this question we have a rectangle, and inside the rectangle you will find a circle, and we have to find out the shaded area. That means the area inside the rectangle not including the circle. The length of the rectangle is given to us as 10 meter. The breadth of the rectangle is given as 5 meter. The radius of the circle is given as 2 meter. So first we will find out the area of the rectangle. So area of the rectangle will be length multiplied by the breadth, that will be 10 into 5, which is equal to 50 meter square. So we can easily find out area of the rectangle because both length and breadth are given. Now we will find out the area of the circle. Area of the circle is equal to pi r square, and as discussed earlier the value of pi we can take either as 22/7 or 3.14. In this case, to make calculation easier, we can take it as 3.14 multiplied by r square. The radius is given 2, so this implies 2 into 2. So here we are having 3.14 multiplied by 2 into 2 gives me 4. So I am going to multiply 3.14 with 4. We get 4 into 4 is 16. So 6 and 1 carried over. 4 ones are 4, plus 1 is giving me 5. Then 4 3s are 12. So therefore we get area as 12.56 meter square. So area of the rectangle we have found out as 50, that is the total length here, and area of the circle by using pi r square formula we have found out as 12.56. Therefore we can say the shaded area is 12.56. We will subtract this from 50, that is the area that we got, that is of the rectangle. So we get 50.00, that is the area of the full rectangle, minus the area of the circle 12.56. So we get 10 minus 6, that's 4 here. We have 9 minus 5, that's 4 here. Then we have 9 minus 2, that's 7. And we had taken 1, so the 4 is left here. So 4 minus 1 we get 3. So we can say that the shaded area of this, or shaded area of this figure, or we can say the rectangle minus the circular area, is 37.44 meter square. Here on the board we find the diagram of a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a four-sided figure. The diagonal AC is given 22 meters, and we are given the length of the perpendiculars from B and D to this diagonal as 3 each. Now we have to find the area of this quadrilateral. Now if we look at this quadrilateral, it has been divided into two triangles, and therefore we can say that area of a triangle is half base into height, and therefore using this formula of half base into height we can find the area of this triangle ABC first. So area of ABC will be half of the base. If you look at this triangle ABC, the base is 22 multiplied by the height which is given to us as 3. Now 22 and 2 we can cancel, 2 goes 11 times. So 11 into 3 we are going to get 33 meter square. So 33 meter square is the area of the triangle ABC. Now if you look at the triangle which is below, you find that they have exactly the same dimensions. That means the base is 22 and the height is also 3. Now if the dimensions are same, that means we are going to get the same area here. So therefore we can say area of the quadrilateral ABCD is 33 into 2. So we get the full area as 66 meter square. Now in case the height was different, let's say if it was 4, then we can apply again half base into height again for this triangle ADC and simply add this to the triangle ABC, that's 33, and still we would have got the area of the quadrilateral. So here we have got area of triangle 1 as 33, therefore area of the second triangle will also be the same, that is where we are multiplying with 2, and therefore we have got area of the quadrilateral ABCD as twice of 33, which is equal to 66 meter square.